I'm John McGrath, and this is my masterclass on future-focused PPM. Definitely one of the areas we're seeing a greater emphasis on, and that's going to continue into the future, is the whole area of project controls. We have now evolved where we recognize project controls are a professional function that is not widely recognized as a specialized set of skills in their own right, but perhaps the time has come to recognize that. Project controls are a function that is critical to achieving successful project and program outcomes, essentially delivering the required benefits to ensure your cost, time, and performance are delivering as planned. We could define project controls as the gathering of data and data management and analytical processes, but I think it's a lot more than that. It's about predicting the future to some extent and positioning the organization of the project team to be ready for that future, and very much it is the opportunity to influence the time and cost outcomes of a project or program through the communication of information in a way that enables management to make better decisions through the use of data. And if we think about it, project controls really impacts all stages of the project lifecycle, right from the initiation and the scoping of the project through the monitoring and controlling and right up to closure. And in fact, if you think about it, the whole discipline of learning from experience and looking to improve future project performance based on past project performance is essentially a project controls element. My own way of trying to understand project controls or to communicate it, it's essentially about converting data into insight. And that to me is absolutely fundamental. All organizations, all enterprise project program portfolio management systems gather data, but data on its own is pretty useless. We want to gain insight. We want to be able to look at the current status of the project and use it to estimate future potential project variances and what if scenarios in terms of how we manage those. If you think about an effective project management plan, really requires a robust and complete and comprehensive approach to project controls within the organization. So often we see, whether it's a basic or a complex project, massive problems because there wasn't the discipline of adequate planning at the start of the project. And the other aspect as well is we don't really look at project controls in isolation in terms of robotic process automation, in terms of big data, in terms of artificial intelligence. These other technologies are going to give us real-time data, so we will be making better strategic decisions in real time in our future project programs and portfolios. And that is going to be a game changer. That is the fundamental difference, that coming back to that key point about converting data into insight. Certainly project controls are a set of tools, processes, but they're also people skills. And it's really the synergy of those coming together to help project managers have the right information at the right time to make the right decision. And that fundamentally is where project controls adds value. Project controls are helping project managers make informed and accountable decisions that will add value to the organization. And I think project controls are key to successful project execution and to successful project planning, without a doubt. And if you think about it, for successful project execution to happen, there must be a solid plan in place, and project controls help to align the whole project with the larger strategic goal of the organization, which fundamentally is all about saving money, getting the project delivered in time, and adding value to the organization. And furthermore, if you think about it, project controls helps us to answer the most important questions of the project. How much will the project cost? What's the variance between planned and actual? How long will it take to complete based on this additional piece of work that has happened? I often think of the concept of project management and project controls a bit like the idea of flying a plane. The project controller is the navigator and the project manager is the pilot, and they work together to deliver that plane safely to its final destination on time, on budget, to the required scope.